Whatever happens next in Young Royals 3 will cap it all, as it will be the last season. However, the cast has spilled a little bit about Season 3, which is quite shocking, as the ending might not be what every viewer would agree with. Young Royals have come a long way, and many fans have been rooting for it to be back and better. And yes, Netflix has officially announced via Twitter that Young Royals 3 is happening, and it will be the final season. Like every other young love, Young Royals hasn't been all rosy and straightforward, especially since Wilhelm and Simon are from two different classes of society. And right now, every viewer is looking forward to a happy ending because it will come to Wilhelm to choose between the crown and Simon, and none of these choices are easy to make. This status difference was the main focuses of Young Royals 1, and it showed fans how Wilhelm and Simon connected despite their different backgrounds. But they went along with it and struggled even to keep it private till it couldn't be kept hidden anymore. Wilhelm and the royal family are especially cautious about people finding out about Wilhelm because they might start questioning the crown by wondering how there would be an heir to the throne. But the second season was a bit better than how season 1 ended. Despite how Simon's heart was broken and the way Wilhelm felt cheated on, they were able to gain back each other's trust. And with how the previous season ended, it was so evident that Wilhelm no longer cared and was ready to choose Simon over and over again, to the surprise of everyone present. However, stories like this have two ways of ending. The first is happily ever after kind of love, and the second is less than a fairy tale, which is the reality of things. Don't forget, this show has to do with the royal family, and how they handle it could make the people happy with them or turn against them. But with what the cast have revealed, there's a little bit of drama to look forward to in Young Royals 3. On Netflix's page on Twitter, the image that follows the announcement for Season 3 shows Wilhelm and Simon holding hands and teasing if it would be Wilhelm and Simon forever. While Wilhelm fans might become hopeful with this, it doesn't say much about what to expect, but the cast and creator of the show might have the perfect answer for this. Young Royals writer and creator Lisa Ambiorn is so excited for the next phase of Young Royals, and that sounds like a good sign. Lisa said, "I've always imagined Young Royals being told in 3 parts, and because of the fans' dedication to our story, we got to tell the last one. And even though fans and even some of the cast members don't know what to expect in Young Royals 3, Lisa said the ending has been clear to her ever since Young Royals was just an idea in her head, and nothing is going to change that ending from making it into Season 3. Lisa even took fans of the show back by reminding them how it all started. In an emotional post on Instagram, Lisa said that Young Royals turned out to be what she could never have imagined. Then she continued with how Young Royals started as a bit of imagination in her head in 2019, and how it grew into something vast and natural that she dreams about and doesn't stop thinking of. Lisa also added that even when she was getting consumed by Young Royals, she still never thought that it would become a massive success that would be accepted worldwide and even have up to 3 seasons. To make this even better, Young Royals have done more good than she imagined because it's helped bring up new talents, both the ones viewers can see on screen and those behind the cameras, making sure everything turns out well. And still, it doesn't stop at that, because Young Royals doesn't just have a fandom. It has given many people hope and has made their lives better by guiding them on how to be free and also come out to the world. Then Lisa went ahead to thank viewers and even teased about the end. She said, "Your commitment and love for Young Royals has given us the honor and privilege of getting to see our story through, because one thing I did know in 2019 was how it would end. And now, my friends, it's coming. This season is the last one. Let's start." Now we know it's coming, we have to be reminded of where it will pick up from. In Season 2, Simon ended his relationship with Marcus because it wasn't even genuine from the start, as he dated him to get over Wilhelm. And Wilhelm also tied up loose ends by admitting he was the one in the video with Simon. So, with how the show ended in Season 2, it's evident that Simon is happy with Wilhelm's speech, but also scared for him at the same time, because the following lines of actions would be unfavorable. Now, the big twist of Season 2 is that the royal family plans on having Wilhelm's cousin August as the backup plan. That's if Wilhelm fails to follow the royal rules. Still, in the end, viewers see Sarah reporting August to the police that he was responsible for leaking the video. And it's not just a video, but one that has an underage involved, and it looks like August would be locked up in Season 3, which will bring up all the pressure and attention to Wilhelm. But then, with Wilhelm's tell-all speech at the end, things will never remain the same again, not even his relationship with Simon. While speaking with digital little spy Omar Rudberg, who portrays Simon, has mentioned what he wants in season 3, and it's the same as what every fan wants. He said, "One thing I want to see is Simon and Wilhelm. Will they be happy? So we can get a taste of the love, the 100% love, the unconditional love, and being together. That's something I want to see." But then he realized that most of the time people don't get the fairy tale ending they wish to see, and he said he understands that things won't be sweet between Simon and Wilhelm all the time. However, that doesn't entirely change Omar's expectations, as he wants Wilhelm and Simon's struggles to shape them into an exciting relationship that makes them want each other all the time. And also, Omar wants to see Simon and Wilhelm together at all costs, even if that means the two are alone against the world and the royal family. Recently, the two main cast of the series, Edwin and Omar, appeared on the Jimmy Fallon show, and Edwin revealed that the script for the season 3 is not ready yet, but that work has already started on it. And here's what's shocking: there might be no happily ever after or even a sad ending in season 3, because Edwin had revealed that it would be bittersweet, which means viewers wouldn't like how everything would turn out for these young lovers and would still be glad to get a hint of happiness at the end.
I mean, it's still very early, like the script is still being written, but we know that it's going to be the final season. Which is it's bittersweet.
Edwin said, "We're looking forward to this chapter to close and what's going to happen with Simon and Wilhelm. Many viewers are anxious to find out that season 3 will be the last, because things could go wrong just as quickly. And they also know if things don't end how they want in Young Royals 3, they will never get to have it again." Another main cast member of the show, Malte Gardinger, who plays August, who started this whole trouble and that has now put Wilhelm and Simon in the wrong spot, also celebrated the renewal of Young Royals last season. He shared a picture of Wilhelm and Simon holding hands, and he captioned it saying, "The third and last season is now confirmed. I think it's going to be a special one." So even though August is the rival who doesn't wish Wilman well, viewers should be reminded that Malte is just an actor who wishes well for the lovers. For these exciting details the cast has shared for season 3, fans should know which cast will be showing up to wrap up the show. Edwin and Omar have to return as Wilhelm and Simon because they are the reason everyone wants to see Young Royals 3. Also, Frida Argento will be back as Sarah, and she could do things right this time after betraying her brother to be with the person who leaked her brother's tape. And of course, Malte Gardinger will be back as August, even though fans don't want to see him. Hopefully he gets locked up in season 3 and causes fewer issues so Wilhelm and Simon can thrive. Felice has been the balance that the viewers needed to see in Young Royals, and so Nikita Ugler will be returning to continue her role. As of now, it's not known if Tommy Wattring, who plays Marcus, would return, but then his character is such a sweet soul who got mixed up in a complicated love affair, and fans would be more than happy to have him back and see what his future looks like now that he's found out Simon was only using him. It would be excellent if Marcus gets to find someone who appreciates him, and not just a character who only showed up in season 2 to add more drama to Wilhelm and Simon's relationship. However, all the other supporting characters would be returning too. Edwin revealed that the script is still being written, and Lisa confirmed that she already knows what the end is like, which means it won't take much longer before everything is back on screen. Since its first release, Young Royals has been coming out yearly, and now that it's been confirmed, fans will get to see the bittersweet ending that Edwin promised in 2023. So, what do you think of the details about Young Royals 3? Share your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching.